If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
Right, the Villa, I think is what it's called, or something like that.
And I was going out with, I had a brand new girlfriend, right?
Oh.
We'd only been dating for like a week or two.
Oh. Museums are always kind of that go-to date place, right?
Yes. And she said she got tickets, because back then you had to have tickets and a reservation.
Yes.
To go to the Getty.
Yeah.
So she said, hey, I have tickets and a reservation to go Saturday to the Getty Museum. You want to go? I said, what time?
I think you put conditions.
and this is like a new girlfriend. I was like really into it.
Yeah, don't tell me it's Jen, because I can't see how that could progress forward.
It definitely was not Jen. So she said, what do you mean? I said, well, the Dodgers are playing in the World Series.
Oh, okay.
And it's tough for me to go to a museum when the Dodgers are in the World Series. And she said, well, it took me a long time to get these. I said, I'll go. So we go to the museum, and, we're taking a tour, right? So there's about 20 of us in the tour. And
doing a tour?
There was a tour, yeah, right? She signed up for the whole tour package, right? So there's a tour, and she had like another friend or two there, like another couple that she knew, and they were talking, and all of a sudden I realized I could slide out here, and because I didn't have a transistor radio, so I walked to the car and I turned the game on in the car.
You went all the way back to the car,
and I hear what the score was. Right, so I'm sitting there, and this Vin Scully is not giving me the score. Right, Vin Scully, the greatest announcer in the world, gives the score every 8 seconds. He's not giving me the score. And I hear the fans yelling in the background and cheering, and Don Sutton's involved, and it was a crazy time. 1981. So it'd be like the Bobby Welch, Dodgers of that era. And I'm sitting there waiting for the score. I'm sweating because I got to get back to the stupid tour. And I'm sitting in the driver's seat waiting. And all of a sudden, the passenger door opens up. And she gets in the car. And she goes, let's go. This is what it sounded like all the way home. All the way home.
You didn't ask to turn on the radio or anything?
No, I didn't think it was my perfect time to turn the radio.
But leaving the tour and heading back to the car was all right. Hey, well, at least you know where you stood right then.
I was in the, I really blew that one.
Is that the last time you saw her?
No, I think, no, we had then like gone out for like 6 months or so. And then, they find out what I'm all about. And they're like, pass.
All right, I've done an assessment. I've had the proper time to calibrate.
But what's really weird? I've had this happen more than once where I went out with a couple of different girls, but this one in particular, and I got to be very careful how I talk about this because I got
She might be listening.
maybe, but she had her father lived up in Santa Barbara, and we would go up to her father's house in Santa Barbara for a barbecue every once in a while, like twice a month, right?
All right.
And her dad is like old school Marine, real guy with a garage that's filled with tools, like a real effing guy, right? And so we went out for like 6 months or 8 months, and then it fizzled out. We broke up, and then I got a call from her dad. And I answered the phone, and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And he says, he goes, "Hey, we're having a barbecue. You want to come up for the weekend, and maybe even stay over if you want, because that's what we used to do, stay overnight." And I said, "Oh, buddy, look, I love hanging out with you. I don't know if you know this, but me and your daughter broke up." And you know what he said? He goes, "Oh, I know. I'm not inviting her." He didn't invite her.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
He probably doesn't like museums either.
I guess not, but we really hit it off. He's a funny guy. He worked with wood a lot. He was a big sports fan. He used to get drunk and used to drive golf balls off the back of his house into like a big ravine and stuff like that. It was just a really awesome. A really great guy.
So did you go?
Yeah, I went.
Yeah,
what the hell, right? Anyway, she found out that I went and she didn't go. Woo wee!
It really ended it?
Oh man! Not only did it end, but God Almighty! I mean, he never ever saw the end of that.
He still had to be around her.
I think she's still pissed. Right? Like if I went out with a girl, and maybe my dad or my mom, found a connection with her, and then my dad or my mom was having a barbecue and they didn't invite me and they invited her, I would say, God bless them. Right? Yeah. Like, hey, look, she wasn't for me, but maybe you saw something I didn't see in her, and, good luck. That's great.
Did that happen to you often where the parents liked you more than she did?
100% of the time.
Yeah.
I was always like...
That was me.
Is that right?
Yeah. I did a thing once with an instructor who helped you sort of figure out what he called were like your essences that kind of helped you figure out how you are perceived to other people, and kind of combine that with their first impression of you.
Oh, that's wild.
And you end up with these 7 sort of key words or phrases that describe uniquely you.
Really?
So my 7 were things like self-assured and dark corners was one. But the one that I always thought was the funniest was their mothers love me.
Really?
Yeah, and that's absolutely the case with me.
That's great.
Yeah,
man.
all the parents always love me far often more than the girls do.
Well, it also might be because you and I are a little old school.
Yeah, yeah. There's a respect that, yeah.
But every time that I went out with a girl, and trust me, it's like it wasn't a harem. Trust me. But
yeah, right.
Every time, even a blind chicken gets a colonel once in a while. And every time I was going out with somebody, I always had a better relationship with their parents than I did with her. Always.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like much closer even to their parents than I was to her. Like sometimes
Look at Steph nodding his head. Are you a trifecta dude?
Yeah, same.
Is that right?
I was always a favorite.
Yeah, isn't that crazy, huh? Yeah, almost to the fact where you're embarrassed by it. It's like, man, I got invited to my girlfriend's house for a barbecue, and she wasn't invited. That's wild. And awfully embarrassing, too.
Okay, we're going for a superfecta.
No way.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You were always, like with all your boyfriends, you hooked up with their parents in a different way than you did with the boyfriend.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And
Thanks for the
even
different way.
my ex-husband's parents.
Really?
Like, to this day, I'll still hang out with his mom.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Wow.
That was a long
That's
time
wild.
ago.
Does that bother him?
Who cares?
Or is that why or is that why you do it?
No. I mean, his parents were the coolest. I couldn't believe he came from them.
I'm smelling the odor of that one. Yeah, like, I can't believe that came, but F that guy. That's fantastic. Do you know that in my mom's household, we were not allowed to bring a girlfriend, or my sister couldn't bring a boyfriend home. Like, she had a place in Canada. and I was dating this girl, and she wanted to. My mom wanted her to come out to the house to see the house and hang out for a while. And I said, "Hey, why doesn't she come out and spend the weekend?" And she says she's not spending the weekend unless you're married. My mom's very strict like that. And I said, wait a minute, she's got to drive from Toronto, which is 4 hours, do the barbecue, and then drive back to Toronto? She says, yes, you're not having anybody stay under the same roof unless you're married. I'm like, okay. So I was never able to convince any of the girls I was going out with to make that drive. They're like, F you, I'm not driving out to Toronto for 4 hours, then driving home for 4 hours. So up until I got married, which was 2005, I was one of the last guys to get married, everybody around my mom's house, all the neighbors, the Breastahans, the Kerrs, the Johnsons, the Daltons, all the families, they all thought I was gay.
Even the Robertsons?
Everybody. Because I couldn't bring home a girl and she couldn't spend the weekend and they'd never drive for 5 hours and then drive home for 5 hours. So when I got married, everyone's like, wow, I thought you were gay. I'm like, no, it's my crazy mom.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
And I'm not Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box popcorn chicken. And I'm a big Jack in the Box guy, so I had to try the popcorn chicken. Very, very good.
No.
Yeah. I would give it an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5.
I agree.
Oh, you've had it?
It's so good.
It really is good,
yeah,
huh?
So simple, and it's a spot.
It comes in a little container there. Pop that open.
You're set to go.
Yeah. Got to enjoy yourself, man. What the hell?
I had one of the worst voiceover sessions for a commercial that I ever had in my career for Jack in the Box, and it wasn't Jack in the Box's fault. It's just a bunch of stuff came together, and it was awful. It was a nightmare.
Oh, really?
It was on a Friday. And it was, first of all, the last session on a Friday was supposed to be a 4 o'clock record session in Santa Monica.
Wow.
And that's fine. I go there. I'm on time. And they said, we're having problems with the studio.
Right.
So it's a delay. It's delayed. It was an hour. Now it's 5 o'clock on a Friday, okay? which is not a problem for me, but when I tell you what happened. And now it's after 5. It's like 5:20. And they go, yeah, I'm sorry about this. I go, no, it's no problem. I'm out here. I'm having a cup of coffee. I'm reading. And finally they say, okay, we're ready for you. I walk in, and the first thing I hear somebody say is, I was supposed to be at my kid's birthday party 45 minutes ago. Thinking, oh, man, this is just awful.
That's horrible.
And then they said, Mark, great. Nice to meet you. Let's get going because we're kind of, we like what you did with your audition. Just do it so.
Pressure's on you now.
Right. And it was one of those things where they want you to say a lot in a very short time.
Oh, no.
So it's like you have a 13 or 14 seconds is what I recall gap to crush this copy. And the copy is really you have to really rush it, and yet you also want to give it the love it needs, okay? And without getting into a long thing about it, they said, we need you to do it more like, and then as they're starting to talk, and I'm in another studio, you're not in the same room with them, okay?
Sure.
They're holding up this thing. It's a talkback thing. It looks like a remote control for a TV. Right. And it isn't working well. So they say, Mark, we like what you're doing, but... and I go, gosh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you right now. And they go, and is this any better? And they go, Mark, we need you to. I can't. And all I'm thinking about now is great. I'm not giving them the read they want. The time frame is so short, and everybody wants to go home. Okay, and it's not my fault. I just got here. Okay, so then. That continues for like 5 minutes, and now I'm sweating like a guy having a stroke, okay? This guy gets up from the corner of the room. I hadn't even seen him before, like Brando in Apocalypse Now. He looked like that. He was like, in my mind, he was huge. He was probably pretty good size, shaved head, and the lighting was like right down on him. And he said, I'm so-and-so, I'm Jack. I'm the guy who plays, he's the actual guy who runs the agency, and he's the voice of Jack.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay. So I go, oh, my God, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard nice things. But he goes, he says, well, it's great to have you here. And all of this is while the talkback is still breaking up. I'm having trouble here, but I'm kind of just like going through the pleasantries because I know what he's saying, right? And he goes, I really need you to. And I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible.
Great.
And so I just took another run at it, and it was too long, and it wasn't what they. And I said, maybe we'll just do this a different day. And literally, the session just evaporated. It just went away.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was crazy, man. So I cannot.
When you're driving home, you're probably a million thoughts are going through your head.
And I called the agent. I said, this just got away. There was so much stuff going on, and the session started late, and people wanted to go home, and I don't think I was giving them the read I wanted. And it was just, I felt, and I'm really sorry. And then I didn't even tell them the talkback thing, but it just made it all awful. Every note, I couldn't really hear them. Anyway,
I went out on commercial auditions for a while, and then I remember I was out on Sunset Boulevard for It was for one of those dryer sheets that you throw in, into the dryer.
Sure.
And they were going to do a real close-up on it, like through a microscope, and you could see the fibers inside the dryer sheet. And so the guy says, he brought us in about 3 at a time. And 3 guys come in, and we could see what the other guys were doing through the window. And the director said, why don't you come in, give us your name, and then wiggle your body like you're a fiber in one of these dryer sheets. And I said, buddy, look, I don't think you got the right guy. I'm not your guy. And he goes, no. He goes, I want you to do this. I think you could be. I
really believe in you.
I think you could be great at wiggling your body like a fiber in a dryer sheet. And I said, I honestly, God, I am so not your guy. You're wasting your time if you even put this on video. And he said, no. He goes, we're running out of time. We really want you to do it right now. I said, I'm not your guy. And I left. And the guy called my agent. He was so pissed.
Oh, wow.
That he said I stormed out of there. I didn't. I just said, I'm not your guy for this.
Sure.
There's 40 people in this room that can do that better than I can. I'm just not that guy. And I remember I stopped going to commercial auditions.
Oh, that was the one that did it.
Yeah, I said, I this is for actors and people who are like, acceptable to ideas and can go in and out of, flow in and out of things. That's not me.
Did you ever you saw the spot on the air?
Yeah. And it looked, they picked the right guys, right, and gals, but it wasn't me.
Yeah,
it wasn't me, man. I'm just not that kind of guy. I've never been. I know a lot of people when they listen to the show are like, wow, that guy's probably a hot dancer, but I'm really not. I don't like move that way. I just don't think like that. You probably dance pretty. You do dance because you dance on TV.
Yeah, I did it on Fox 11, but let's not undercut your acting at Licorice Pizza. You distinguished yourself quite handsomely.
Well, it was not dancing. By the way, did you see that guy he's getting a lot of publicity on TikTok and YouTube where he's the dancing weatherman?
Yeah, he stole my act. That's
totally your act.
Yeah.
And he never gave you credit for it.
Yeah, but it's been decades now. So look, I hope he does really well with it. And then I hope he burns in a fiery pit of hell.
But he talks about it as if he created it.
No, that I didn't know. That's pretty lame. That's super lame.
All right.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from The Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Lowe's knows that free makes everything better. That's why our rewards members get free standard shipping on the things they need and want, starting at Silver Key status every day. Savings for rewards members add up fast, so why wait? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
Your cute jeans? I bet Angel does. Angel, you know what that's from? Your cute jeans? You know what that's from? Huh?
I don't.
Yeah. Do you know what it's from, Crozier? Or
No.
Dana?
No.
Stefouge?
Nope.
Nobody knows what that reference is.
Nope.
Your
No.
cute jeans.
No.
You mean these jeans? No. These are my jeans. No. Your cute jeans. You mean my jeans are cute? No. Your cute jeans. It's the Kardashians.
Huh?
At one point, one of the Jenner kids said to their mom, "Your cute jeans." And she goes, "Oh, these aren't new." He goes, No, not those. Your cute jeans. And she goes, "No, they're not your cute jeans. They're my jeans." He goes, No, your cute jeans. Your cute jeans. You've never heard that's a very
No.
famous run.
It is.
Yes.
I didn't know you were so up on the Kardashians' famous
Neither did
quotes.
I.
I see. Okay, trying to reduce it to your inability to follow pop culture to my obsession with them. I get it. I get that. That stings a little. It stings a little, right? Okay, that's cool.
Sorry.
So I just looked that up.
It's very popular.
Yeah, it's so popular. She actually named one of her lipstick lines after that color.
Is that right? Cute jeans.
Your cute jeans lip shine lacquer by Kylie Jenner.
So what was the?
That's great that I know that, and you guys don't.
It's weird.
It's not.
No.
Because I saw it. I'm on YouTube.
Name all the Kardashians
Oh,
and
are you
Jenners
kidding me?
in order of their age.
No, not in order of age. I couldn't name them if they were sitting in front of me with name tags on them.
Apparently.
I know Kim. Don't tell me, okay? I know.
No.
I got to write these down. Okay, it's my knowledge.
Are
of
you
these.
doing it in order of age?
No, I'm doing it in
Chronological.
in order of people I would not be invited to at the same party.
It's the chronological Kardashians.
Okay, there's Kim, right?
Ding,
Chloe,
ding.
Kookie.
Caitlyn,
That
right?
counts.
Okay.
I think we'll take that.
Bruce.
No.
I get double there.
Yes.
I get two.
Oh, not Kardashian. I guess.
No,
I
don't
said
know.
Jenners and Kardashian.
Okay, I get two there. I get one.
Yeah.
What are you? 1.5, 2? I get 2. Right. Passed.
Come on, Cook.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Chloe, Kim, Caitlyn, Bruce. The momager. What's her name?
I love my life.
Yeah, I know. That's I love my friends.
Oh, yeah, I love my friends.
Okay, there's a North.
Yeah, that is a child
Oh,
of one
God.
of them. We'll accept
West?
that. That's her last name.
Whatever. Northwest is the name?
Yeah.
Oh. Is she going in the right direction in life? Mm-hmm. Ding dong. All right. God, I don't remember that other kid's name. The one that the one that had that Kasich, right? The Scott Disick.
Oh,
Scott
Disick or whatever.
Disick.
Who's married to Scott Disick?
Nobody was ever married to
Oh no,
Scott
that's right.
Disick.
He's a girlfriend.
Yeah.
What was that chick's
Well,
name?
you need to tell us.
No, I don't know. What's her name?
It begins with a K.
Courtney.
Courtney. Oh, my niece's name is Courtney. I should know that. All right, then who are the Jenner kids? Kylie.
Yes.
That's the makeup one.
Now you need the model.
Oh, the model.
All models.
Karen.
No.
Karen. Oh, why
I
can't
don't
there
know.
be a Karen?
Ava.
No.
Like Ava. No. All right. I wrote Ava down anyway, so I guess
You were
it's
close
right.
with Karen.
Remember, they all start with K's.
Okay. So the three sisters are KKK.
All the sisters are KKKKK.
All right. So Kylie, Corona with a K.
No.
Cudweiser.
No.
Kugelheim.
Country.
No.
Just don't shorten
Tree.
No.
Tree?
That's short, isn't it? What is? All right. What's the other kid's name?
Kendall.
Kendall.
And you're missing the brother.
Oh, I know that brother's name. I'll get that brother.
Steve.
He's a Kardashian. He's got a real simple name too. He's like Mike or Jeff or Tom.
Bill.
Bill.
Named after his father. That should help.
Yeah, I remember that dad's name. What's his name?
Robert.
Robert, yes!
You did pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really follow them, but I do know the cute jeans thing.
But you can quote them, which is
You're cute.
amazing.
Well, no, but I thought that was funny. That was a funny line.
You're cute jeans.
Yeah, right?
Never heard it.
I can't believe
No.
that nobody on the show heard that.
I can't believe you heard it and remembered it.
Yeah, of everybody on this show.
You can't remember to button your shirt, but you remembered that.
You're cute jeans. Because it was funny.
You're cute, jeans.
Right? Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. All right, here's the whole run. All right, here we go.
Those are cute jeans.
You're cute jeans.
Those are mine?
No,
Oh, I thought you said you're cute jeans.
I did.
Those are my jeans?
No.
Then why did you
are
say...
cute jeans.
Huh?
All right, I'm going home.
That's it.
Huh?
That's a nice run, right? You want to hear it again? Okay.
Those are cute jeans.
You're cute.
Oh, that's the momager. What's her name?
Chris.
Chris. That's Chris talking to Kylie, I think. All right? Chris talking to Kylie.
Those are cute jeans.
You're cute jeans.
Those are mine?
No,
Oh, I thought you said you're cute jeans.
I did.
Those are my jeans?
No.
Then why did you
are
say...
cute jeans.
Huh?
All right, I'm going home.
There you go. Ding dong with that crew, right? Ding dong with them. All right. That's all I remembered from that program. All right. I think I did pretty well, for a guy that does not follow a lot of Hollywood. I mean, if seriously, if Harvey Korman and Carol Burnett were in the studio right now, I would be going, I know the guy. I'm just not good with names like that,
That is true.
It's very true.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
Who celebrities are, right? I'm just never been into it. I don't watch a lot of Entertainment Tonight or TMZ, and I don't know a lot of them. So I'm in Las Vegas with a couple of friends. It's 30 years ago. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there are 4 pictures of the people that were involved with the startup of a place called Planet Hollywood, right? They have restaurants, a lot of stars, and they had a hotel in Vegas. I don't know if it's still there or not. And they had 4 statues of these people outside. And my buddy, Jeff Wernick, God rest his soul, not here anymore. I miss that guy every day. One of the smartest, funniest guys I've ever met in my life. And he said, I'm going to give you $100 for every one of these celebrities that you know. And I'm going to take $100 away for everyone you don't know. And I said, oh boy, this could cost me $400. So we walk over the statues, and I said, okay, that one is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he gives me a $100 bill. And I said, the other one is Sylvester Stallone. And he gives me another $100 bill. So I'm at least even. And then he shows me the other one, and he says, who's that? And I said, I have no idea who that is. And he said, Tim, you drove him in a limousine, a very popular celebrity, and you've driven him. You've driven him at least 5 times, and when you drove a limousine, you picked him up and took him to the airport. I said, where does he live? He goes, he lives up in the hills, either Hollywood or I'm sorry, Beverly Hills or West Los Angeles. And I said, I have no idea who that is. And he says, okay, that's Bruce Willis. And he takes $100 away from me. And he says, there's one more. It's a woman. And I said, I don't know. He said, you've talked about her on the radio, and one of your favorite movies, this woman is the star of that movie. And I'm like, I just don't know who that is. And he said, I'll even give you the name of the movie. And I said, what's the name of the movie? And he said, I think he said Terms of Endearment. And I said, I still don't know. And it was Demi Moore. And he took the other $100 bill. And I don't know if she was in that movie or not, or if he was just effing with me. But he said he couldn't believe all weekend. He kept saying, how the hell do you pick this guy up in that limousine 5 times in the last 2 years? You talk to him on the way to the airport, and you never, ever, and you couldn't pick out his name, right? I said, I'm just not into Hollywood. He goes, you don't have to be into Hollywood to know this stuff. You're mentally declining. That's what's going on. This has nothing to do with Entertainment Tonight and TMZ and and all these other celebrity shows. This is a problem that you have. I said, well, maybe the statue doesn't look like, Bruce Willis. So he stopped people that came by, and he covered up the name. He was standing. Remember, he was standing on the name, and 20 people walked by. Hey, who's that? Oh, Bruce Willis. Who's this? Bruce Willis. Hey, who's that? Before he could finish the question. Hey, who is it? Bruce Willis. It's Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis. That's Bruce Willis. Right? Bruce Willis right there, and Demi Moore. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. And weren't they married for a while?
Yes.
I think at the time they were still.
Yeah. I think that's another point he brought up, that they were married, and I should have gotten that too, and I didn't. But you know what? But the reason why I don't, and let me defend myself here. When I go to a movie, I don't want to know the actors' names. I just want to, for the 2 hours I'm there, I want to be transported into a place where I've never been before and I don't know anybody. Like I went to see that Saving Private Ryan, and I'm in the movie, about an hour and a half into the movie. I look up and I don't know if it was Jen or whoever was with. I go, hey, man, is that Ted Danson? She goes, yeah, that's Ted Danson. Shh. I go, well, why is he in this movie? Shh. What is this, a war where everybody knows your name? What's going on here? So this guy's in Cheers, right? He goes, shh, you got to shut the hell up. I'm like, but he's in Cheers. Now he's in my World War II movie. He's in Cheers. Because, yeah, he's in Cheers. I can't watch this anymore. I'll meet you outside.
You're that guy?
I couldn't sit there and watch it anymore. Hey, who is one of the stars of Sleepless in Seattle? Who was the woman? Meg Ryan. So with Jeff Warnick, we were going out with these 2 gals that knew each other, and we were all friends, and I don't think he was very serious with the girl he was going with, and I don't think I was here. We were just all sort of friends. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. Who knows? And so he says, let's go to Universal to go see a movie. We'll pick up the girls, we'll go to dinner, we'll go see the movie. I said, okay. He said, I'll pay for everything if you do all the reservations and buy and make the tickets and do all the calls. And my buddy had some money, right? So I said, okay, I'll do everything. I'll arrange with the girls to pick them up, go to the, get reservation, eat, go to the movie, boom, bada bang, bada boom. You pay for everything. He goes, done. Credit card, bang, done. We pick him up. We go to that Mexican place where everything's big up at Universal. It's really good too. I don't know if it's still there or not. But we have a great meal, and we go to we go to the movie theater. Everybody gets popcorn, candy, whatever, and we're sitting in the movie theater, and it's me, one of the girls, Jeff Warnick, one of the girls. We're sitting there, 4 of us, and it was a fairly packed movie theater. And the movie starts, and it says starring who was the comedian that was in the movie?
Tom Hanks.
Was it Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. Maybe it was Tom. But in Sleepless in Seattle, was Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Tom Hanks comes up, and then what was the other one's name? The
Meg
woman?
Ryan.
Meg Ryan. And I'm gonna have to
We're
write
starting to understand the Bruce Willis and Demi Moore thing.
So Meg Ryan comes on the screen, and he leans over the girl and goes, "You didn't tell me it was a Meg Ryan movie." And I said, I didn't know to ask you. And he goes, I don't sit through Meg Ryan movies. And I said, okay, well, just sit through this one. He said, I'll see you out in the lobby. And he sat in the lobby for 2 hours.
Wow.
He sat in the lobby for 2 hours. He says, I can't watch her on the screen.
She's adorable.
I love her. I think she's
so
great.
good, yes.
I thought she was terrific in that movie.
She was great in that movie.
She's really cute. She was really cute and that, like,
bubbly and likable.
That's right. That movie made her a huge celebrity too.
Yeah.
But he did, like right in front of this girl too. He goes, I don't sit through the Meg Ryan movies.
And what did the girl think of that?
She couldn't believe it. She's like, wait, where are you going to go? You can walk around Universal? He goes, no, I'll just sit on one of those benches outside. And he sat on one of those like red benches outside the theater that nobody ever uses. Unless your wife's going to the bathroom, then you sit on for a second. And he sat there for an hour and a half or 2 hours. Went outside, he was there. With his popcorn was gone, the Coke was gone. He was just sitting there. Like this frail old man, right? But man, it was so great. I don't go to Meg Ryan And
sad.
and just for them, for the girls, can't you sit through this? No. I don't do that. I don't do it. So, okay. We'll see. That's it. All right. That's my Meg Ryan story.
I'm proud of you
Thank
for sitting through
Oh,
it.
I love Meg Ryan. I thought she was terrific.
And it was a good movie.
Yeah, the movie was great, right?
He missed out.
No, okay. But who is the other comedian in that movie?
Oh, I know Rita Wilson was in it. And
Yes.
who plays her?
The guy who said I'll have what, or not I'll have what she's having, but there was a comedian.
Not Billy Crystal.
Yeah,
He
Billy
wasn't-
Crystal.
Was he in that?
Yeah, Billy Crystal.
That was Harry Met Sally with Meg Ryan.
Okay, it was Harry Met Sally.
Oh, jeez, really?
Oh my God!
Really?
Wow.
It was Harry Met. No, it was Harry Met Sally.
You are declining.
That's who it is. Oh my God.
That's why I kept saying comedian.
That's
What?
great.
That's why when I said Tom Hanks, you were like,
Yeah, I was like,
okay.
Tom Hanks?
You're like,
I don't remember in that movie. Well, maybe he was. I don't remember. Right?
When you kept
Dad.
saying like the co-star, I was thinking Bruno Kirby's one of those guys that was in as a sidekick in all of those movies, and it's funny because he was a sidekick to Billy Crystal. So
How great
place.
is that, though? I can't even get these GD movies right. How am I going to ever get, Sylvester Stallone and Bruce Willis? Oh, that's great.
But you can quote Kylie Jenner.
Yeah,
Good for you.
but the whole time I was thinking Sleepless in Seattle, where she had she faked that orgasm at that lunch or dinner at that deli with that
Lunch.
Billy Crystal.
When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, and it's like when Harry Met Sally. All right, very good.
I'm glad we worked through
But
that.
she was in both of those.
She was.
Oh, thank God! I thought I was going crazy.
you're cute, Jeans.
All right. God Almighty, man, I gotta get some help. We're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.